Morning everyone! Today I'll be reading to you a Bible verse from Genesis chapter 2 verses 27 to 31. I hope y'all be blessed. So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them, male and female he created them. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it, rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, and over every living creature that moves on the ground." Then God said, "I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food, and to all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds in the sky, and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food." And it was so. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. As we can see here in this chapter, which is a part of the beginning story of our Bible, we can see here that God has given mankind, and at that time Adam and Eve, all the food that they need, all the provisions that they could ever ask for within the Garden of Eden. They had everything they need: water, food, resources, and everything else that they could ever think of in those times. And what's simple is that God gave them each a task for each other and for the world around them. For each other as man and woman, as husband and wife. The husband was to be loyal to the wife, to be like Christ and how he loved the church. And for the woman as the wife, she was to respect and support the husband like the bride to the groom, like the church to Christ, as it says in his word. Like God built that from the very beginning. And as we know, God is very intentional in everything. As he says, he has breathed life into every one of his creatures. And all that they need to do as long as they have all these resources, all God asked for in return was themselves, and to be obedient in all the responsibilities that he has given them, to be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it, to rule over the fish, the birds, and every living creature that moves on the ground. And that also being said, it's also to reflect his image, because we are made in his image. So this is a reminder to you all today to reflect the image of Christ as he has made us to be. And let us not harm the beautiful image he has created with all the worldly things that you could think of, whether it's like spiritually, mentally or physically. All worldly fleshly things can damage the beautiful body that God has formed, which is you, which is who he has created for such beautiful and intentional purposes, not as a mistake. I thank you all. I hope you all be blessed.